Welcome back to another drawing tutorial, everyone. I'm going to say up front that this might be the last tutorial I post for a few days. I'm getting ready to teach another semester, but I thought today we'd talk about human-animal hybrids. And this kind of drawing breaks itself up really into what I would consider two main categories. And those are going to be actual hybrid human animals like a centaur, a fawn, minotaur, etc. and augmented human anatomy like angels, fairy, Vishnu, Shiva, anything with extra limbs, wings, etc. But for this video, we're going to focus on that first one. So are you ready? All right, let's roll. To throw a couple of important things at you up front, though, I would highly recommend, if you can, whether through community college or some other resource, take an animal life drawing class. But if you can't, circle back at least and watch my tutorial on drawing horses. I'm going to go through very quickly the process of drawing a centaur, and then we will draw one together. But I'm starting out, like I did with a horse tutorial, by massing in those big forms of the hind legs, the front end, and then adding in the human torso where the neck or head shape would be for the horse. Let's do another one together this time. And remember to start with basic shapes and work general to specific, the two things I'm always saying to do. So here go those two masses for the front and back end of the horse. Just rough circles will do, make them, scribble them in. Now I'm building in basic shapes for the front and back legs and adding in a ground plane so that I can ground this figure in space before I start to add in the back legs. And please do not be afraid to draw through your shapes to turn them into forms if it helps your understanding of what you're doing. Now I've left the head off. Now is that a reference to The Godfather? Anybody? Anyway, let's kind of isolate this guy here before I put in the human torso and turn this into a centaur rather than an ordinary horse. Now, if you've seen my other figure drawing videos, you've seen me draw a lot of human figures, the torso included in that, obviously. I'm being very careful about the continuity of the spine from the human shape into the horse shape, the extended abdomen. I've got these nice kind of curving lines. My proportions are a little bit off on that torso, so I've shrunk it down just a little bit. And then afterward, I can add in arms to make this centaur actually doing something. As ever, there's only so much I can fit into 3 minutes, and there is a lot more to talk about on this topic, including all that augmented anatomy that I've talked about. But remember, we're general to specific, and your success and failure on a hybrid like this really hinges on that spine continuity. The spine is the key to cohesion and realism. That's all I've got for today, but we'll see you again soon with another tutorial, and until then, see you next time.